Dear soul, listen up because this is really important. Something big has changed deep down inside someone, something real and strong, and it's reaching out to connect with you right now. This isn't just a passing mood or a random thought. Nope, it's way deeper than that. It's special, touching the very core of who you are. Think of it like the wind changing direction in your life. It just gently shifted. And these new winds? They carry a message, a truth your soul has been waiting to hear for a really long time. This truth isn't hidden or complicated. It's not some secret code you need to crack. It's right here, simple and clear, open and honest. Imagine a tiny seed planted in your heart, getting stronger each day, waiting for the right moment to bloom. Well, that moment is happening now. Something important happened in the quiet of last night. It wasn't loud or dramatic, nothing anyone would notice in the everyday world. It was deeper, something spiritual, a quiet but super meaningful shift in the background. And please know, this wasn't just random chance. It was deeply tied to someone who means everything to you. Someone your heart knew right away, even if your head took a while to catch up. The person whose soul feels like it's always been connected to yours, like threads woven together. The one whose life story just feels linked with yours, even when you felt far apart or things were confusing. While most people were asleep, your soulmate had a moment they totally didn't see coming. It was private, just inside them, nothing you could see or measure. Only the quiet stars and the universe saw it happen. In that really special, quiet moment, they crossed an invisible line. They stepped out of an old, stuck pattern in their life, left behind a story that wasn't helping them anymore, and started walking down a brand new path. And guess where that path leads? Step by step, it's leading them closer to you. They might not fully get the map yet, their mind might still be figuring things out, but their heart knows the way and has already started moving. Please don't think your life path, your destiny, is totally written in stone and can't be changed. It's not like that. Destiny is alive, it listens, it pays attention. It can actually shift when your soul really cries out for something different. It can change shape when your heart is heavy with longing or breaks open with honesty. And last night, Destiny was listening really closely. It heard the quiet ache deep inside you. It heard the soft song of your soulmate's soul reaching out, and it gently answered. There's something really powerful, almost sacred, about pain when it finally makes you just give up and let go. You know that feeling? Right at the edge where everything you're holding on to feels too heavy, and all you can do is surrender. Your soulmate got to that exact edge. They stood in that space between their past and their future, caught between old fears holding them back and the chance for freedom, between holding on tight and bravely stepping into the unknown. And in that quiet space, the big move wasn't with their feet. It was with their heart. They made a quiet, inner choice, a choice to grow, to open up, to start fresh. They chose deep inside to follow a different, lighter path. And that simple, quiet choice started changing everything. You really need to get how tough that choice might have been for them. This is someone who's likely carried a lot of emotional weight for a very long time, maybe even stuff from past experiences. They've probably felt confused about love, wondering what it really means or if they even deserve it. They might have doubted if they were good enough. They might have built walls around their heart, so thick they almost forgot what real connection feels like. They might have even run away from the very love they secretly wanted most, just because feeling that much felt too big, too scary, or too much to handle. But last night, something inside them finally let go. Not like breaking something, but like making space for healing. Think of a dam gently breaking, letting water flow freely again. Something heavy and old they've been carrying finally loosened its grip. They let go. And in that amazing moment of release, when the weight lifted, they finally heard it clearly. They heard your soul gently calling to them across the distance. Yes, your unique soul, your pure love, the simple truth of who you are, the mix of softness and strength in your energy, it all reached them. Like a soft breeze through leaves, or a ray of light finding its way into a dark room. They felt you. And even if their logical mind is still trying to make sense of it all, even if they can't put words to it yet, their soul knows. Their soul remembers you. It always has deep down. And now, that deep memory is gently waking up inside them. What was just a tiny flicker of knowing is now a soft, steady fire in their heart. And this fire, this quiet flame of connection, can't be easily put out. Please believe this. This isn't just you wishing or making things up. Your heart isn't playing tricks. This is real. This is one soul remembering another soul it's known before. This connection goes way deeper than just surface romance or looks. It's a deep knowing, a feeling of home that goes beyond time and space. They're slowly, gently starting to see things they couldn't see before. They're starting to let themselves feel things they had shut out for so long. Their heart, after all this time, is finally turning towards you. It's happening slowly, maybe carefully, but it is definitely happening. You might have been feeling a bit off yourself lately, right? Maybe weird waves of emotion hitting you out of the blue, dreams that feel super real, a sudden pang of sadness, then a burst of joy you can't explain. Maybe you felt a gentle pull or longing you can't quite name. These aren't just random things happening to you. You are feeling them. You're sensing your soulmate. You're picking up on what they're going through because your souls are connected on a very deep, quiet, strong level. You're feeling echoes of their pain as they let it go, sensing their awakening, feeling the shift inside them. You're hearing the soft whispers of their soul between your own thoughts. None of this is just a coincidence. It's all part of a bigger, beautifully planned design, something being guided. So, we want you to know for sure, nothing is quite the same as it was before. The journey for both of you has taken a big turn. Your soulmate isn't just walking in circles anymore, repeating old habits. They aren't totally lost in their old fears. They're moving forward now. Slowly? Yes, maybe really slowly. Maybe even a bit clumsily, like learning to walk again. But here's the key difference. They're not running away from you anymore. They might not have the right words yet to explain how they feel inside. They might not even fully realize how huge this interchange is. But their heart knows. Deep down, their heart feels the truth. Their heart is gently pulling them towards you with a quiet, steady knowing, like a compass finding true north. This love between you was never meant to be ordinary. It wasn't supposed to follow normal rules or timelines. It's a connection written long ago in the stars, not just for this life, but across many lifetimes. You and this soul have met again and again, through all sorts of experiences. Happy times, sad times, joyful reunions, painful goodbyes. Every time you cross paths, even briefly, something important was planted. A seed of memory, a spark of truth, a glimmer of love that never really dies. Every choice, every tear, every prayer whispered, every hard goodbye, it was all woven into a sacred story. What happened inside them last night wasn't random. It was a planned and needed part of that unfolding story. Part of a divine agreement, a promise your souls made long before you were born here. Their soul made a choice. They chose growth over being stuck. They chose waking up over staying asleep in old patterns. And by making that deep choice, they basically chose you. Not because they were scared of being alone, not out of desperation, but simply out of truth. A deep soul truth they're just now starting to really feel inside. A truth that's gently guiding them, step by step, back towards you. There's a new kind of strength growing inside them now. It might not look like loud confidence on the outside. It's more like quiet surrender, a gentle courage blooming from within. The courage to be open, the courage to heal. They might not be ready to say everything you want to hear just yet. You might still feel physical distance. But listen, the silence between you is changing. It doesn't feel cold or empty anymore. It's becoming softer, fuller, holding more possibility. It's turning into a quiet, sacred space where love is gently growing and taking shape in new ways. And you, dear soul, you've changed so much too, haven't you? You've grown heaps on your own journey. You've learned to shine your own light, brightly and truly. You've practiced loving from a place of honesty and self-respect. Not by chasing them, not by begging, but by choosing yourself, honoring your needs again and again. You've shown what real love looks like by sending warmth without demanding anything back. You've held on to hope softly, with faith, not tight expectation. And all that inner work, that self-love and patient holding of space, made your own light incredibly strong and clear. That beautiful light is what finally reached them. That light helped gently crack open their walls. That steady, patient love, the love you've held so gracefully, created the safe space for them to finally start waking up. We know you've missed them terribly. We know you've asked the universe so many times when you've cried tears of frustration. You've questioned if this was real or just in your head. You wondered if destiny forgot you. But let us be clear, this part of the journey isn't just about waiting for someone. It's always been about becoming more fully you. Every time you live your truth, speak honestly, honor your worth, you're actually calling them closer energetically. You're not just passively waiting. You're actively creating this with the universe. You're a crucial part of this miracle. Their future isn't the same path it was on. It's being gently changed, lifted, and lined up to match your higher energy, the energy of love and self-worth you've built. Because of this shift, things will likely start feeling different for you, maybe subtly at first. You might notice more signs and meaningful coincidences, little winks from the universe. You might feel clearer or know things deep down about the connection. That pull between your hearts might feel less like pain and more like peace or gentle excitement. You'll likely feel their presence more strongly in quiet moments. You might see things that remind you of them, songs, symbols, words, numbers popping up. Please know, these aren't accidents. They're little messages, gentle confirmations that something important and good is happening under the surface, even if you can't see it all yet. We can't promise a perfectly smooth road ahead with no bumps. Life isn't usually like that, but we can promise the path ahead is special and guided. You might still need patience, letting things unfold in their own time. But please don't mix up patience with just sitting around doing nothing. This is definitely not a time to put your life on hold. This is time for you to live your life fully and joyfully. Laugh hard and often. Create things you love. Express yourself. Breathe deeply. Fill yourself with peace. As they keep rising and healing, you need to keep rising and embracing your own light too. You're not waiting for someone to complete you. You're already whole. You're getting ready to stand beside them as your full, amazing, true self when the time is right. And here's the message your heart most needs to hear. You are absolutely not forgotten. You are definitely not alone. You have not imagined this deep connection. What you feel is real. This bond is genuine and strong. Their heart does remember you, deep down on a soul level. Even if their conscious mind is still playing catch-up, their soul is softly whispering your name. And now, finally, they're starting to turn towards that whisper. Both of you are moving, step by step, toward a powerful moment. A meeting, a coming together, a sacred joining of paths that feels meant to be. And trust this time, when you come together, it won't be like before. This time will feel different. This time, you'll both be more ready, more open, more healed. So please trust. Trust the sometimes weird timing of life. Trust the past moments that didn't make sense. Trust the lonely days, knowing they were preparing you. Trust the quiet hope that never fully left. None of it was wasted. Every moment, every delay, every challenge was getting you ready for this. Every delay was actually part of the perfect plan, making sure everything lines up just right. You haven't missed your chance. You haven't lost your moment. You are arriving right on time. Everything is truly starting to line up now. Everything is falling into place. And as your soulmate keeps rising into this new chapter, hold space for them in your heart with kindness. Understand their soul shifted so deeply, it might feel confusing for them at first. But know that your love, the steady love you hold, is like a guiding light for them, just like it always has been quietly. So breathe deeply. Keep loving yourself and others. Keep shining your unique light. Keep walking your own path with grace, because they are finding their way back home to you. And this time, they won't turn away. They are slowly but surely becoming the person who can truly meet and cherish the incredible love you carry. Remember, it's not always easy for them. It takes huge courage to grow, face pain, let go of old fears. But they're doing it quietly, steadily behind the scenes. Day by day, little shift by little shift, they're changing from the inside out. And even though you can't always see it, trust that their soul is moving closer and closer to yours. This whole journey is guided. They aren't alone, and neither are you. There are unseen helpers and guides walking alongside both of you. You're both held in love, and nothing is happening by mistake. Let love be your guide now. Let it anchor you when doubt creeps in. Let love guide your thoughts, soften your words, inspire your actions. Let it gently remind you that you're not just waiting for love. You are the love you hope to receive. You are actively becoming it. And as you do this, you naturally draw your soulmate towards you. Not by force or trying to control things, but just by being truly, wonderfully you. This real connection is what truly brings souls together. When both hearts wake up and vibrate with love, things naturally line up. That's the beauty of divine timing. Take another deep breath. Something truly special has already started. What happened last night really did change everything deep down. On a soul level, they felt something shift. A soft stirring, a gentle waking up. The old stories they held onto, the limits they believed about themselves and love, started losing power. The fear that held them back started to loosen, and something new, fresh, and hopeful entered their awareness. Truth, love, a deep knowing they're meant for something more, something real. They might not fully get it with their logical mind yet. They might not have words for this change, but their soul is definitely responding. Their life path has started to gently curve, and yes, it's leading them toward you. You, dear one, have waited with amazing strength. You've kept loving through silence or distance. You've held on to belief even through pain. You've stayed open-hearted even when it hurt. We see all of that. We honor your journey. And please know, your love was never forgotten or wasted. It echoed across time and space, reaching them and touching their soul, even when they weren't aware. And now, finally, their heart is starting to truly remember. In a quiet space inside them, something whispered yes. A yes to truth, a yes to growth, a yes to love, a yes to you. This wasn't shouted out loud. No one else saw it, but it was deeply real. And it started something powerful that can't be stopped. So, even if your outer world looks the same for now, know that everything inside them and in the connection between you is fundamentally changing. Their soul is waking up. Their dreams are subtly shifting. Their fear is softening, making space for trust. The love that was always there deep down is rising to the surface like a spring bubbling up. You might not see big changes right away, but please trust what you feel deep inside. Trust what your heart already knows. Their destiny, their path, is now actively lining up with yours. Something truly special and guided is unfolding for both of you. Allow yourself to be still sometimes, quiet your mind, and just trust the process. You are not late. You are definitely not forgotten. You are absolutely not just imagining things. This love connection is real. It always has been. And the two of you are being gently prepared for a reunion. Not just meeting physically, but a deep alignment at the soul level. You are both becoming the people you were always meant to be, individually and together. Your energy is clearing. Your hearts are opening. And the more you embody love yourself, the more clearly you will recognize each other when the time is right. Because ultimately, this deep soul love was never about chasing someone. It was always about remembering who you are to each other. Let the past fall away gently now. Let any leftover pain melt into peace. Let old doubts fade like morning mist. Let the stories you both told yourselves, the ones that held you back, finally end. Where there was confusing silence, there will be understanding. Where there was fear, there will be faith. Where there was distance, there will be joyful reunion. It's all happening, not through force or struggle, but through grace. Not through passive waiting, but through actively becoming more of who you truly are. You're already on the right path. You're already part of this miracle. Your heart is ready, and deep down, so is theirs. Even if they're still catching up in the physical world, their soul has already chosen. They are remembering you. They're hearing the call of love. They're being gently guided back home to your connection. And when they finally arrive, fully present and open, it won't feel like meeting a stranger. It will feel like coming home to the one your soul has always known, always loved, always waited for. Keep trusting. Keep hoping gently. Keep preparing your heart and life. Let love lead. Let peace hold you. Let faith carry you. Because this beautiful story is far from over. In fact, the most wonderful part is just beginning. Amen.